we find Jesus Christ going to the mountain to pray all night to God. He goes and seeks an audience. He goes to seek the chambers of God. He goes to pray. He goes to commune with the Father the whole night, so that as much as he is doing the things that he's doing for us, the plan of salvation, he must be with God. Now, Christ is God himself. So if God himself can pray, if God himself can go and pray all night, seeking an audience chamber with the Father, how much more do mere mortals like you and I need prayer? How much more do sinners like you and I need prayer? If Christ, who is sinless, can pray the whole night, then we must pray even more than that, beloved brothers and sisters. There is need for us to stay in the audience chambers of God each and every time. There is need for us to be in constant communion with God. There is need for us to pray always. There is need for us to be in communication with God always. There is need for us to pray, because when we pray, we come into harmony with God. We come into harmony with His understanding. We come into harmony with His law, His will. When we pray, we bring ourselves in harmony even with man, even with people that are surrounding us. There is need for us to pray. We are tempted every day. We are tried every day. Things are harder every day. And so the only way out, the only way that we can survive this world and these obstacles is the need for us to pray, is the need for us to be on our knees to pray to God. I know sometimes we may be frustrated, sometimes we may be angered, sometimes we may be discouraged, sometimes we may feel like giving up. And every time we feel so uncertain, the only need for us is to pray. The only solution for us is to pray. When you feel like you want to give up, you must pray. When you feel like you don't want to pray, you must pray. When you feel like you are so discouraged, you must pray. When you feel like you don't know what to do, you must pray. When you feel like you have no control of certain things that are happening, you must pray. There is need for you to seek God in His chambers. There is need for you to talk to God. There is need for you to pour out your heart to Christ, because He understands better than anyone else understands you. He understands the things that you are going through. He understands the pain that you are going through. He understands the challenges that you are going through. And so the only way out, beloved, is to seek the Lord in prayer. The only way out, brethren, is to seek God in prayer. Even when you feel like not doing it. I understand we are in a very busy world. We wake up early in the morning trying to search for a better life. We wake up every morning going for our academics, going for our studies, our daily duties. And so we may not even find time to pray, but there is need to find time to pray. In the morning when you wake up, when you are at your workplace, when you are at your school, wherever you are, you can whisper a short prayer, because God understands you better. Because there are certain times that mere language, mere grammar cannot even try to express how you feel. You cannot try to express how depressed, how painful you are feeling. But when you pour out your heart to God, He understands the language of the heart. He understands the language of prayer. And it is the only safeguard that we need. And so if Christ, the perfect being, can pray all night, how much more do mere mortals, sinners like you and I, need prayer?